Hey, you people. Hope you're all doing well. Just kind of here, relaxing today. I think I'm going to do, just about 3 hours of streaming, I was thinking. Something around that plan. But yeah, we're gonna get into things. I'm gonna do my disclaimer after seeing, who was here, because there was messages. I'm like, whoa. Thank you for the lurk as per usual, Winter. I really appreciate it. I will get that material metaphorically. I'll try not to die, but I think it would actually be really impressive with how I've been running things. But thank you. I'll keep that in mind. And thank you for the pets. Really appreciate it, Ark. I hope everyone's doing good this morning. I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling good today, so you know, felt right. So just gonna kind of try and go at today, you know. I don't know if there will be a stream tomorrow or anything, but it probably won't be Final Fantasy, but you know, that doesn't matter. But yeah. We're just gonna try and get through this and do this thing that I didn't think I would be sitting here and doing in multiple ways. So, yeah. I'll get into this real quick, like. We're probably just gonna punch through a couple areas and call it a day. It might not be too much, but that's fine. But we'll see. We'll see how fast things go, and if my notes are as small as they say they are for the next couple parts. So we'll see for that. Now the thing I'm trying to remember is, did we actually... I think we did show the introduction to the Grain Company, if I am right, so... Maybe it wasn't, I'm not sure. Let's check though, that's fine. Actually, now that I remember, for a recap for people, last time we just kind of did the envoy stuff, went everywhere, defeated Titan, and then people kind of want us to be in the Grand Company. So, in the grand scheme of things, we are going to be watching more cutscenes, based on, you know what happens when we get back, and seeing some of the things afterwards. Maybe see something called a Sylph. But yeah. So with that smallish summary out of the way, a lot more happened. However, let me get onto the disclaimer before we get into things. Again, I want to let people know that this is going to be mainly a single player experience. I don't really relinquish where I am, and mostly for the fact that I'm going to be doing most of this alone, watching just cutscenes. So, you know, we just go through the cutscenes, do some dungeons unsynced, that sort of thing, and see how everything works. So, we're going to kind of enjoy that and, you know, see where it goes. But yeah, for the most part, I'm doing it alone, and if I have anyone on stream, I will have particular loose plans with people. So yeah. But we'll see if or when that happens. Dungeons and trials are not guaranteed. However, if I do them, it's mostly just going to be a watching experience. So yeah, with that all out of the way, I just wanted to make that clear if new people are coming in near the start here. And I may repeat this multiple times if people are curious or ask the questions, so keep that in mind. But in general, I guess I kind of wanted that to be my opener. That out of the way, we really actually do have most stuff. So, yeah. I think we're just about ready here. You know? Okay. Yeah, I think that's about everything. We're just gonna get into things real quick, like, because I may have plans for this afternoon and the day afterwards, I think. So stream might be delayed or not happen tomorrow, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, if you want to be updated on anything, Discord, or just look here if you're not akin to joining a bunch of Discords or stuff like that. So yeah, let me just hop on over to things in a second here. Let's enjoy this music that I always super enjoy. I still haven't completed this game, but I think it's really great. It's a, for people who don't know, it's the cafe theme from Origami King. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Why don't we start on something interesting? Because I think I'm about ready. How about you guys? We're starting in the cutscene. This is where I planned on starting us today, so you guys can see a little more of the cutscene. And see everything going on in here. So here's everyone that I kind of wanted to show that day. So I saved this for later. Yeah. Little think grid. So yeah, I just thought I would show y'all a little bit of this. Oh, I didn't click in on it. That's why it wasn't there. Yes, there are chocobos. Very good, Xena. Yes. There's a familiar face. And then a little behemoth. That's some of the cutscene I wanted to show y'all today. And the title scene once again. Maybe. It's an interesting thought. But, yeah. We're here now, and that was the part of the cutscene I wanted to show y'all. Yeah. It's pretty good. Yeah, exactly. But, yeah. Those are some things, you know. Let me see here. I guess we could just get into things, can't we? This is the title screen again. I love just sitting on this. I love sitting on the title screens for this game. It's really nice. Has the third tapping the same button. Wait. Yes, I want to say. I think I had that experience with one game. I get that. Oh, okay, I get that stance. Yeah, that's a mood. Sounds like an explosive experience. Sorry, canceled. No, really, I actually just need to switch my character. It did transition perfectly into the joke, though. Logging in with character here. Yeah, just went boom. But yeah, I'm thinking for going for about 3 hours, so I'm just gonna kind of be looking back at my timer and timing myself this time. But just wanted to do a stream because, you know, they're my passion. I like them. And I get to do 2 this week. Look at me. And bing. There we are. Time to wake up. But yeah, I guess as a review, we're just kind of helped Biggs out, and you know, these two people from Airwork and stuff. They seem pretty chill. Now, here's a super fun fact. I'm trying to remember the other one's name. I feel so bad. I always forget his name. Let's see here. It was this one, I think. Help Big and Wedge. Biggs and Wedge. There we go. So, I want to give a fun fact for that. Yes, Wedge. So, Biggs and Wedge is a direct reference to Final Fantasy VI. Because I remember the name Biggs better. I don't remember names that well. That's a fun fact about me. I don't remember names. But, you know, Biggs and Wedge are a reference to Final Fantasy 9 or 9-6, and they are characters you meet near the beginning of the game. Yeah. Yes, technically speaking, a reference to Star Wars, but it started in 6 and then went to Chrono Trigger. They were also... Actually, here's a theory too. I think they're actually directly the same characters in Chrono Trigger. So, that's a fun thing that I'll just say. So, Biggs and Wedge are references to Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger, because they are one and the same characters. I believe that. Yeah. I remember specifically because I didn't want to react to it when I was first playing 6, but I was like, oh my gosh, I remember them from this specific part. And then I just sort of refreshed my mind recently, so it just kind of perfectly fell together. But I didn't know they're also in 7 and 8. That's nice. But yeah, in 6 they were quote-unquote transported to a different realm. And that is assumed to be Chrono Trigger by some fans. And I am one of those fans. So yeah. Just kind of wanted to, you know, explain that, per se. Yeah. Started 7. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, okay, wow, that's cool. Yeah. If we play Chrono Trigger, though, I think I'll bring it up when they are. Because they have more of a role in that game than in 6. But yeah. That's technically speaking where they go, and then I guess they're just referenced in 7 and 8, I suppose? Which is interesting. I love learning new things about being like, whoa, I thought that was a 6 and a, you know, a 6 and a Chrono Trigger thing, but now it's also 7 and 8. Yeah. Okay, but today we are going to see the aftermath of what happened with Biggs and friends. Biggs and Wedge. So I'm going to do Woods Will Be Done, so let's watch some more cutscenes together, why don't we? I might go get some more water at some point, because I didn't start with my regular amount of water, but whatever. I'm well hydrated. No auto cutscene. No. I watched a... Wait, did I watch a voice thing last time? Oh, no. Okay. I did a story quest last night, and most of it was voiced, so... I had auto text on. That's why I have auto text on. Because I literally did it and I'm like, okay, I'm glad this one was short. I'm going to sleep. Not that I'm glad it was short, but more so it happened because I just happened to do a lot of things last night. Actually, last night, I'll have to... Well, maybe I'll talk about it. I don't know. But I finished 3 last night. It might be one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. I really, really love it. But I won't say or spoil anything because I don't want to spoil that for anyone else. But yeah. You know, it might be one of my favorites. It's really good. Let's read this though. Let's get into this. I'm not here to talk about 3 right now. Protocol requires that I apprise you of who we are and what we do. After which I will invite you to swear an oath of your free will. Ahem. The Order of the Twin Adders is the Grand Company of Gridania. Brings together martial, economic, and technological resources of your nation, that we might stand strong in times of direst adversity, when our very survival hangs in the balance. Our order was formed in the days of the calamity, the readiness to fight the Garlean Empire, and to combat the beast tribes and their primals. Needless to say, our struggle continues to this day. Elder Seed Seer Connie Senna is the supreme commander of our forces. Under her wise leadership, we protect the people of Gridania and the sanctity of the 12's Wood. As the intertwined serpents that grace our standard, let Forestborn strive as one, with friends from afar, to ensure that peace shall ever reign in Gridania. In so doing, we honor the willed elementals, and theirs is the will of the wood. Now then, DM Amaryllis, I ask that you give us unto your oath oath of allegiance, in whatever fashion you see fit. Finally, we're getting more choices for main character. Hell yeah. Alright. Now, which option should I choose for this slightly different dialogue? My wood's will be done. I shall strike down our enemies and drink their blood. That's so appropriate for Gardenia. What a peace-loving group. That's not even ironic. It's just true. My life for the Elder Seed Seer. I really do like Connie. I think that's one of the things that really got me. I don't know if she's perfect in what she does, but I really like her. As goes for everyone else, honestly. Well, you fit perfect in Gridania. I wonder if I should do ... to think of what DM would say. Honestly, she would be the kind of person to serve and help her people. And she kind of just wants to live and live and make everyone's life happy in this area. So I guess you could say my life for the Elder Seed Seer. She doesn't have to talk. Sometimes she's quiet. I'm torn between the bottom two. The second one's funny. Kind of. Honestly, some of my favorite dialogue is when you say nothing to a situation where they expect you to say something. So we're just going to have DM have silent loyalty, because she, in some situations, she can, you know, say something that would be like, I'll protect and help everyone. But, you know, sometimes you don't know what to say. Elements need not words to know your heart. There's no doubt in my own, that you will provide a stalwart servant to them. By the power invested in me, I assign you the rank of Serpent Private 3rd Class. Oh yeah, that's another thing I should bring up. So there's a lot of things that can happen with your grand company. One of the important things is that you're going to want to, what is in particular? You're going to want to like trade in seals to be able to level up your rank from things you do in the grand company. So it's like you get a small currency from them, and that currency helps you go up in the ranks. I know that sounds a little weird, but you can't buy it with gil. It's just done through work, so it's fine, kind of. But, you know, for gameplay-wise, it's really interesting because the more ranks you go up, the more people you can hire to do stuff by yourself. And, you know, you get to do things like trade in stuff. If you're a crafter, absolutely use your grand company. Absolutely every single day you log in. If you're a crafter, go here. If you make a high quality version or buy a high quality version of something off the market board, I've done that plenty of times when I'm just like, I don't want to make something. I don't have good enough gear. But just make sure that you come back here. This thing that they have is that, oh, you make like a soup or something around your level range. If you make a high quality version of it, you will gain 2 levels in some of the lower levels, and it gives you 2 levels based on the level that you started on that day. So you should probably do it right when you get on, type thing, you know, like if you're thinking of grinding out crafting levels. So this place is your friend. This place will really help you if you want to do crafting. I just want to get that disclaimer out of the way. That's why I know of this place so much. Just do yourself a favor and do that. Also, if you want to go up in the ranks, you can trade in gear that you're not using anymore here. If you're not hurting for gil or anything. It's a great passive way to make scripts, and like I was talking about the upgrading process before, the upgrading process lets you get, you know, things like I said before, like hiring people, more of this, blah, 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 blah. But one of the major things you want to do is that I want to say one of the later ranks, like one of the top 4, I don't remember which one it is, but if you get a high enough rank, you can buy apartments. Apartments are a lifesaver. If you don't want to wait for housing, get an apartment. You literally just have to grind out seals for a couple of days, and then you'll be able to, well, a couple of days, maybe like a week or 2, but after a while you'll be able to get an apartment, and you can put things inside of your apartment and care for your chocobo and churn your chocobo different colors. It's really nice, at least I think so. But that it's just as a tempered thing. I just wanted to say that because it's really interesting. But yeah, you know, just as a disclaimer, it makes sense. It definitely sounds like it. But yeah, again, just as a disclaimer, make sure you get your servant level up if you want to do apartments and put down furniture and put stuff down. It can be fun as a long-term thing. And plus, once you pay for your apartment, here's the cool thing. So compared to houses you get to make a big old house, right, and have a yard and everything. That's cool, but it takes a lot of time, and sometimes if you're not on actively, you'll lose your house. But apartments, if you get one, you have that forever unless you buy an apartment somewhere else. That is there till the day Final Fantasy XIV dies. So, yeah. Just like, it has a lot of benefits. All you might need to save up is 300 gil and raise your grand company rank. But yeah, I forget which one it is. I might have to refresh my memory of it later. But yeah. It's pretty good. Actually, you know what? Let's look it up right now. Frick it. I already stopped cutscene. 14. How to get apartment. You have to... Oh yeah, first you have to be level 50. That's the big thing. You have to be level 50 with one class. Also level 50 with one class, not complete a Realm Reborn. Just level 50 with a class. And then you must get second lieutenant in any of the companies. And also, here's the fun thing. If you don't want to get a house here, you don't have to. You can go to another place and get an apartment. It doesn't matter where you're, you know, where you work. It's nice. Each apartment can house up to 90 tenants, with each room costing 500,000. Okay, so 500,000 gil. So it might take a little bit, but it's way more achievable than a house. I'll tell you that. You have a goal, and some of the apartments are starting to fill up more, but I think they're constantly making new ones. So, you know, just get one in a place where you think it'll be good, and just sort of look through things. That's my tea. Get an apartment. It will satiate your need for customizing, while not having to worry about if you're going to lose your house by not playing. So yeah, just a suggestion. I know why it's there. It's a great idea, or else the house market would be stagnant. Well, there's other problems with the housing market, but you know, it's just sort of a thing to keep in mind when you get a class up to level 50 and get the seals. Yeah. You're now a woman of the Order of the Twin Adder. Go forth, Private Amaryllis, and do what you can to bring peace to the Twelveswood and honor to our name. There's like, this person has spoken a word for us. They just bow. I was about to say leave, and then people started clapping. And then cutscene 2. There's only 2 cutscenes here. There we are. We're with Miss Ophelia again. There we are. Welcome back. Seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recitment officer called to regale me with the tales of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, DM. Now, when last we spoke, I said I wanted you to meet some friends. Did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you've already met them. Tataru, please show them in. And who can they be? This way, sirs. Biggs and Wedge. Perfect duo. Look at them. I love these boys. So good. Thanks again for getting us out of the mess. We owe you our lives. I didn't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... God, spit it out, will you? And a Wedge at your service. I'm pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech driven contraptions such as airships have now grown ever more vital to the cities of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we need to acknowledge the experts, and so we requested assistance from Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us two of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. That's just Garland Ironworks. That couldn't be named after someone. I've never heard that name before. Oh, don't worry about it. I've never heard of a Garland. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. How dare you? How dare you? No, I'm joking. Thank you so much, Panzeroon. You know what? I can say that it wasn't, you know, thank you. I wasn't as jumpy as I usually am when I get that. It's getting better every once in a while. It's nice seeing you around, Panzeroon. I hope you're enjoying this spooky time. I know I have been recently. Thank you so much. Enjoy your Mothman vibes. Hell yeah. Thanks for stopping by and stuff. Preach. I count myself blessed to have been given the chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Yeah, you know, we get introduced that Biggs and Wedge are sort of important people, you know? Stuff like that. It's really nice. Also, I hope you're enjoying your day, Panzeroon. I forgot to say that. I got so caught up in the fact that you surprised me like that with an entrance. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is... The best way I can describe this is that it's like... I'm just watching a couple of cutscenes and people who come in can get context for stuff without all the stuff, you know? I don't know if that was a little weird. Yeah. Thank you. Man, I wish Mothman was in this game. That'd be great. I don't, you know, whatever. Let's get into this. Okay. Oh, wait. I forgot something. Is she gonna... I knew it.
Set aside the formalities.
You motherfucker, you decided to speak. I'm sorry. I didn't mean those words. It's just... I was just like, wait, I forgot to do something. I was right. This was 20 minutes. How did I get that right? I'm writing stuff on a paper because I have a booklet for all this today. I watched all of that, so cross that. Okay. Right? Oh man. My hope. My hope is that if they make the moon one, they have some... Well, he wouldn't fit on there, but you know. Okay then. Yeah, I've wrote everything down. It's okay to talk Minfilia. I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry, Minfilia. Yeah, that'd be great. More cryptid stuff. I would like that.
We have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like Gisselgreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Sorry, I usually don't say anything here, but that's fucking Gacial Greens. You revoke that spelling. That's fine though. There's multiple ways to spell things. Yeah. I don't know. Why did I jump in with that? Let's keep going.
Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Where's my no option?
I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfulia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
And there goes our other team that we get to bond with for like the next 4 levels, I want to say? Something like that. Yeah. Oh, is it time? Hold on. I also need to cross that one off. That was about 9 minutes. I will say about 9. Okay. Alrighty then. Give me just a moment here. Just a funny moment, actually. We will be back in a second, but not a regular BRB. Let me just, do some things a second here. Okay. Here we go. A second more. And... Ooh. You guys get a little sneak peek. Hello.
Hello.
Here is fine. Hello, Corn. How do you do?
Doing pretty good.
Hello. Corn happened to be free today. So I was just like, do you want to unsync like a dungeon or something? And he was like, sure, why not? So I don't know. He's here to give the experience that I usually do.
Yeah. I'm here to choke out some monsters.
Not again, Arclink. I know what you're doing. Everyone could hear Corn. I can see it.
What? Oh, are you talking about like the unfortunate lost lore of Zigzagoon?
Yes, yeah. Our Linker's like, oh no, is that corn I don't hear? It's funny. Everyone's saying who. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm just gonna stream you my regular thing today, if you don't mind. No, not that. Well, actually, wait. I was thinking, it was like, oh, I should stream it, but at the same time, it's going to be like, wait, you're just going to be with me here in game. I'll give you a direct link to Twitch, though, so you can get the chat open if you want.
Oh no, I have it on my phone now.
Never mind. Okay, cool.
I got that shit unlocked.
Good. But yeah, this was the surprise. I looked down at my list and I was like, oh wait, fuck. I thought it was going to be later. So I just heard it. It was like, Corn, are you free now? Because he just said he was free. He's like, yes. I'm like, okay. Because I was like, ooh, we're going to do the spooky mansion. And I looked down the list and I'm like, it says unsync. I'm like, oh, right.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, I usually have them listed different, but we're good. Okay.
Wait, why do you have to unsync it? Is it... Wait,
no, just because I want to. That's all.
Oh, okay.
It's just kind of for fun and we can just unsync and do stuff together. Just so it's not like, oh no, we have to play with another group.
That's fair. Yeah. I mean, I'm down either way.
Okay then. Let me just invite you to the party really quick.
Also, I realized I didn't tell you like a week ago how far I technically was in the story. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I'll DM you about it some other time. Okay,
no worries,
I was just gonna tell you the name of the quest is what I was gonna say.
You could DM it.
Okay, yeah.
It's all right.
I might as well do that right now because why not?
Exactly. So yeah, I'm just changing things over so I can invite Corn. That's why I've hid my screen. There we go. For anyone who also didn't know the hidden lore, I remember I did a temporary stream and Corn was just vibing in the background while I showed classes off, and that's about it. So, that's hidden lore too, I suppose. But yeah. We're just gonna do stuff together and at least give a little more of experience than just one person in there, you know? It would be interesting.
I'm just here.
Exactly, you're vibing.
Yeah, here to say some like really bad memes.
Or good, depending on your view on things. It depends.
Yeah.
Completely. Yeah. Okay.
My jokes are like a 1 in 10 chance. The one
1 in 10. Oh, whoops.
Yes.
I know.
The one is like the really good. Everybody's on the ground laughing. The rest of the time, people are just essentially sending that one joke text. Wow, dude, you really got the whole gang laughing.
You really got the whole gang laughing. It's true. You're really great, though. I love your jokes, Corn.
Thank you.
You're the pinnacle of dad jokes. That's the best way I can describe it.
I am the dad of the group, but I have like no responsibility, so it's fine.
Yeah, don't worry. So, some dads are like that. It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I accept this title, and it's mainly because of this. Out of the whole friend group, I am the one who's most likely to be, like, on a riding lawnmower, drinking a monster while listening to, like, classic rock. So...
It is true.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, you know, it's, out of, like, our friend group, I am the one who... I've been told that I am the one who acts very close to how a dad acts.
Yeah. Like the supportive dad who just sort of like, yeah.
Yeah, you know, the ones who just vibe and who just, like, go to your soccer game with, like, a coffee and just being like, "You're doing great, honey."
You're doing great. Yeah. Something like that. The coffee is very apt, though. I feel like it's a very apt comparison.
Yeah.
Just any situation in coffee, I'm like, yeah, that's Corn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, You say that while I look over to the side, getting a new having a new fresh cup of coffee.
It's a mood.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to remember. I was going to look through some of the cutscenes because I'm not sure if I've completely told you the way I'm doing things, but it's basically just, hey, I'm looking at all the cutscenes so people get context for a Realm Reborn and everything, all that stuff.
Yeah, you're going through all of the like film rails before you get to later on when you're, I'm guessing later on, gonna show the funny
yeah, all the
requests
different
where you-
expansions. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the different expansions and content and stuff like that, but mainly sort of leaving it up. But I'm going to be watching the cutscenes in the dungeons and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, speaking of which, are you ready to go through the 1,000 Maws of Totoro? The cursed one to get in Duty Roulette?
Sure.
Well, not the cursed, but
it's like the
like in retrospect.
Yeah, it's a oh boy, here we go again.
Yeah.
Fifth time today.
Fifth time in Duty Roulette. How did this happen?
I didn't even hit the button. It just grabbed me by the throat and threw me in here.
4 times.
Yeah, 4 times. I opened my eyes and I was in the 1,000 Maws. I'm scared.
Yeah, it's great. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure one thing. I don't think I'm crazy, but I could be. Oh, I see where you are now in the DM. I see that. I see that. Okay. I know where you are. I'll comment on that later.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm ready. I'm ready whenever.
I'm just going to take a quick look and see if I am insane or not, but I don't want to say I am.
Yosh.
No, okay, I'm not insane. You guys, this time it actually got me. I listened back, I'm like, wait, is corn in there? Like, yes, it is. You guys got me this time.
I was gonna say, I hope I'm here, shit.
Yeah, that'd be scary if not. Okay.
Just the thought of not me being heard again for like a whole 5-hour stream sends me into fight or flight.
Yeah, I think that's impacted me for the rest of my life. I don't think I'll ever be the same.
I will never recover from this.
Exactly. Also, if you don't see where I am, it's that I've been in the fucking the rooms, you know.
Oh.
Not apartment, but no, not that room. The apartment. No, not apartment. God, the inn. It's fine. You know what I mean now, right?
You're in the inn?
Yes. Okay. Also, you ready?
Yes.
I was just like, gosh damn it. Please, brain. Yeah, and again, it doesn't matter what we really go as. It's just sort of like, whatever.
We're here for funny joke.
Yeah. We're here for funny joke, maybe doing lore stuff. So
it's why I'm coming in here as a high-level white mage.
The holy spam will be amazing.
The Holy Spirit is in my staff. The staff that I'm going to use to beat the shit out of the enemies.
It's true.
I call it my holy stick because they're about to see God.
Really are, though. So yeah, there's corn. We're just going through and slapping shit.
Instant.
This is how you regularly play Final Fantasy 14, I think. Something like this. Oh, I'm gonna read these notes. It's been such a long time since I've actually done that.
Do you want me to be the extermination crew?
Let's wait. We want to see you exterminate, if that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead then.
Not that it matters, but it would be funny.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll just have a funny sip then.
Do it. First Spear Rydal, Totorak. Expedition notes, day 1. Strange lights sighted just from inside the dungeon entrance. Creatures of the forest? Closer inspection reveals them to be man-made machines. Ash Crown, Constrium technologists accompany parties, believes them to be of Garlean design, labels them magic photocells, collect for further study. So this hints you towards getting these. I literally did not know this for the longest time. Someone was just like, get the photocells. Like, okay. But yeah, that tells you it.
Get it. Where else?
Yeah, you get that bread. Okay. I don't know. I'm assuming this is like a jumble of different stuff from where you are in the game, but it does look really interesting. I like it.
Thank you. It's the highest that I have at the moment because I didn't go out of my way to get a lot of healer gear. That's not good.
It's true. You're just D'ing them. So yeah, our funny thing is that we have to grab these little photocells and do stuff.
Yeah, we got to get enough photocells that we can like see the photographs.
Exactly. It'd be great.
Because every time I see them, it makes me
laugh,
cry.
One of the two. It depends on the day.
There's no difference sometimes.
Oh no. But yeah, you just kind of gather these around, and they help you power Garlean machine. Some machine. I definitely don't know what. I've never ran this dungeon before. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a level 80. And you're not a level 80 in most of your classes.
Unless. Oh wait, you forgot a note.
Oh, I almost forgot. Thank you.
Gosh, Smoothie, you gotta.
I know. I'm so tunnel. Lore. I know. I'm so tunnel visioned.
I understand. We've done this dungeon about 50 times.
It's like it's muscle memory. You just walk past it. You're like, oh, you're like, wait. I was like, thank you. Okay. First Spear Rhinal, Toto Rack Expedition Notes, Day 2. Dramatic increase in light emitted by photocells, observed upon collecting forth. Dispatched 2 Lancers to Gradinia with orders to deliver the photocells to Still Grand Fane. Soon after their departure, received link pearl transmissions from the pair reporting, marked reduction in the photocell growth as the distance of the Maws increased, recalled Lancers. I'm assuming that's broken up notes, so that's what you can see on the notes. So it pretty much tells you need 4 of each.
Yeah.
That's an important thing. I'm glad you pointed that out. So I don't remember what's on what, but there's 2 paths you can go and they lead to the same place. So yeah, you usually go to the straight path, but this left path is okay too. You're just whatever helps you get 4 of these.
Yeah, I just picked a room and walked. I was just gonna circle back just to see if there's any notes.
Yeah, I was gonna do the same thing. That's perfect.
Gotta get that lore. We gotta find that lore.
And these photocells. Because it's important to do this if someone's walking around, you'll like know what one is. Because I like trying to let people like walk around if they're first time tanks, trying to explore the area. You know?
You gotta let them go around. Not being like seeing a 5-year-old just like at the amusement park. Be like, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Start look around. Yeah, look around.
You're tall enough for the ride. It's okay.
It's okay.
You can do this. You're all
fine.
grown up.
20. You can see the spooky clown that is for whatever reason like making some really weird noises.
Don't worry,
like,
it's our neighborhood clown though. It's fine.
Is it?
No. But
I thought so.
You know, I don't. I don't know. I don't know where that bit went.
I don't know either. I was trying to think of a noise, but my thought went straight to like.
What you mean? You know.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. It's like my brain went to a few different options.
Yeah.
That was one of them. But my mind also went to like my dog just doing the fucking snore.
Also, don't worry. I was going to see if there's any back arrow. I think it's fair. Oh yeah. It is fair. Okay, yeah, that is chronologically the next one, but yeah. It really do be that way. I'm just so experienced with that sound because I think I associate it whenever I talk with our group. Because it's just, it's my I'm disconnecting and dying sound. I'm aware of this. I'm honking like a clown. I regularly do that. What?
Honk the nose. Honk it faster.
What do you mean?
Even faster.
Stuff like that, you know?
Even faster.
Fast! Maximum clown!
Maximum clowning around.
I don't know where this is going, but this is great.
I don't know either.
First spear Rydell. You know, this is the true Totoroak lore you really wanted. There's like an evil mossy clown at the end of this dungeon. True story, believe me.
I also want to say, every time you see Totoro, I keep thinking of the big furry monster, and I was like, wait.
Oh!
Every single time.
It's funny because whenever I come here, I always think of Wizard of Oz. Those are both pretty valid, actually.
Yeah, I was going to say, here's the thing. Wizard of Oz does make sense.
Yeah, it's either a little dog or a big friendly furry friend, you know? Both are friends.
Yeah, both are friends.
They're the same energy.
Both of them want to get some, like, Burger King burgers.
It's true. Also,
I don't
this
know why
place...
Burger King, but...
I don't know, because sponsorship. They have a sponsorship, I suppose.
Sponsor, not sponsored.
Yes. I was about to say, this wasn't the spooky dungeon I had in mind, but this kind of works. It's not... The best way to describe this is that it's not like Halloween, but it's got, you know... It's like how a horror movie isn't a Halloween movie, but some Halloween movies are horror movies. It's got some shared aesthetics at points.
Here's the thing, for the first part of that, it just reminded me of very specifically the very specifically the late Nightmare Before Christmas Monster House, and that one movie where like the kids go to like the house full of monsters and all of the monsters are just like really happy to do Halloween and they're just vibing. And then later in the movie, like
that sounds so familiar.
The bullies that were like bullying the kids come around and the monsters scare the shit out of the kids. You know what I'm talking about?
No, that sounds amazing though. I need to watch that actually.
I can't remember what it's called. I know in the second movie, all of them become friends, and it's really wholesome.
Aww. They just hang around.
Yeah, but like the animation for the movie is like very low budget, but I remember it very specifically being played on like either Cartoon Network or Disney. Or on Nickelodeon.
Okay.
I think no, it's very specifically Nickelodeon. It would just play on and off.
Gosh, I feel like that should be familiar to me then.
Yeah, This is gonna bother me. I'm gonna look this up.
I know. Let me read this while you look this up, and you can just think about it in the background while we do stuff.
Yeah.
I don't blame you, because that sounds so close to so many things, but I'm like, no. It's interesting. Anyways. First spear Rydell. Totoroak Expedition Notes. Day 3. Lancer downed, attempting to breach the Ash Crow technologist. Calls a Magitech field. Technologist advises that there should be a device in the vicinity powering the barrier. No choice but to look for it. Divided party into 4 teams to expedite search. Whisperings of discontent? It's just my imagination. So yeah, that's that one. And stuff. So that funny machine that we saw in the other area is the Garland machine that we were talking about before. Also, I really like how the light looks here. I really... There are parts of this dungeon that I really like how it looks.
Oh yeah.
It's really good. Say what?
I was gonna say, there is a good chunk of the dungeon that like, they got some, like how it's like set up and how it like, graphic wise, it looks, it's chef kiss.
Yeah, some of them, the aesthetic really hit me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. First, Rydell, Totoroak Expedition Notes, Day 4. I don't think I knew this one was here, or I really forgot about it. So thank you for standing by it. Device located, but one team has yet to return. Barrier terminal unresponsive. Until technologist suggests applying set of 4 photocells. How does he know these things? Watch him. Lancer suggests locating missing teams. Decide to press on. So this is just sort of reminders if someone new, like a sprout, sort of just comes in and reads some of the notes, that they're going to get an inkling of an idea of what they need to do based on all the hints that they've been given. But yeah. Oh, are you not looking it up right now? Okay.
Oh no, I found it. It's called Scary Godmother.
Oh, I don't think I've ever watched a movie like that. That title sounds extremely familiar, though.
It's it was like a I would describe it as a, I wouldn't say incredibly low budget, but a little low budget like movie. I believe it was like from, I'm trying to remember, it was like the 2000 somethings is when it came out.
That would make a lot of sense.
You know what I mean by like the animation
style
that was just more common then.
Like stuff like Monster House.
Yeah. Though Monster House looked a bit better, at least character wise, but spooky house wise, you could tell that they very much pumped the money into the house, which was a good decision.
It is, because that's the identity of the movie.
It is their Jason Voorhees of the movie, yes.
Yeah.
If they don't have the spooky house, then
what's the point?
Then what's
exactly?
Then why are we here?
Why am I here? Also, look, pudding.
Oh hey, I don't think that pudding tastes good though. That's probably like broccoli pudding.
No, it's really bad. Yeah. My theory is that all the puddings in the Final Fantasy series are just puddings that expired like 6 months past their date, and like, I'm fed up with being in the fucking fridge. Take me out, please.
Honestly, that is kind of what I thought of too. I thought to me, it's a combination of like that, plus like enough puddings got together to become sentient.
Mm-hmm.
Like, i.e., like a muck.
I can see that.
It just became so vile at some point that it just is like it gains sentience. You know, like if enough mold grows on something, it technically gains a semi-consciousness, if that makes sense.
Yeah. In a sense.
It's a hive mind. It's a hive mind. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. It's like how viruses are technically speaking alive, in a way. Yeah.
Which is funny enough, a big thing that even nowadays people are still arguing.
Oh because, yeah, I mean, it makes complete sense.
Fair, yeah, which to be fair, I understand why they would, because it's just kind of the idea of this big fucking virus going around is a sentient non-hive mind being, and that's a little spooky, but hey, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's like how in psychology a lot of people are still trying to think and question like the level of consciousness animals have, because we still don't have an exact idea, right?
Yeah, as far as I know, we don't have like, it's not a universal idea, like a universal like this is this kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard kind of like people saying one way or the other, which is both fair. That doesn't mean I'm not, but all I gotta say is I'm still gonna like treat my small dog like a baby.
Oh, of course, I don't care what level they have. I'm still gonna do that. It's
yeah, I was
smooth.
gonna say, this small little shit is my baby, and that's all. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Also, I guess if people have noticed, we just pick up, cells from other things, yada yada. I'm sure you could tell by now, but I guess I just wanted to say that up front for people who might be listening.
Honestly,
they're small people. It really is true.
Yeah.
It really is.
Here's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta say, Arclink is you say that my first thought went to straight up like the image of like dogs and like sweaters.
Yes. Don't call me out.
They're little babies.
Also, just for context for people, I'm just kind of generally going back here because this is usually where you go when you do everything normally and you just don't take one path, so. Yeah.
I'm also just trying to search around myself so you can read that lore if I find any.
Yeah, we haven't found any back here. I remember there being like some somewhere.
There might be like 1 or 2 more later on or something, maybe?
Yeah. There's a treasure chest back here. I guess this is a good if people want to get treasure chests, you know. Because that's important in the early levels at this point. Because there's so much gear that where it's like, oh, it's like this is for like I was experiencing this recently because I've been leveling my tanks. And they like say, oh, this is for Disciple of War, and you're like, oh, okay, cool, I put that in my tank. No. Like they make it for melee and archers, so it's kind of things that do physical DPS, but it's like there's so much types of gear here that it gets a little weird at times.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, most of the gear early on are usually meant for DPS, mainly because most people going in, because there's more DPS classes than not.
Yes, it's true, because literally, because A, there's just a lot of them, B, they make 2 per dungeon, so yeah. Also, we're going to this gross place. Yeah.
Actually, this remind me of something very specific. There's one early on, there's only really specifically one healer kind.
Yeah, like, which is literally White Mage. Yeah, or Conjurer at this point.
Yeah, it's I fight reflex.
Me too.
But yeah, so it's like it feels weird to think about, seeing as how we level up our healers quite a bit at this point.
Yeah.
And thinking back, so there's like, oh yeah, there's only one kind of healer. It is the White Mage before White Mage was a White Mage.
It is true. Yeah, it's interesting. Also, you want to be far away, or you get poisoned by these flesh pods if you get too close to them. So.
Yeah. For me, it's not mattering because.
Oh, of course.
This is I'm just the elements because I am beefy White Mage. I laugh in the face of these like this overtime poison.
It's true. But yeah, something like that will happen. There's all these poisons. It's just basically like, hey, please know what the Suna button is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. If you're a new baby in this game and you're playing Conjurer, if your finger is not on the Asuna button 24/7 of this dungeon, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, because stuff like this will happen. Yeah. It's very fun just seeing you walk through them because you get to see how many poison buffs they have on. Like, these are all types of poison that during ticks. And if someone walks through and doesn't know what's going on with these, it can be dangerous.
I remember very specifically.
Oh yeah, we go over here.
I've seen people, by running this dungeon, like, I've seen people just continuously sprint through it, and me just slamming the Suna button, and then not slowing down.
Yeah, you're like, those heals.
Those heals. I'm crying.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I went the wrong way.
There's a couple of mean ones. Yeah. So those are 2 of the ones that people regularly hit, I would say.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Also, for anyone who didn't know, if you couldn't tell, the gimmick of this place is poison, because the 2 mini bosses that we fought are poison related. So I'm gonna have to see a cutscene when we get to the final boss here. So yeah. I just say that in particular because for people who don't know, for the final boss this area, they do a rude hey. You know, they do the thing that happens with the web, which is nice that they tell you through this. I'm not sure if it was like that in the old one, but I want to say that they established pretty well without even realizing it that okay, so cutscene time.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off my mic. Go ahead, tell me when you're ready.
Okay. A scorpion friend. Very funny. And now the entire area gets this like purple tint after you get into the cutscene, which is really unique actually. It's something you don't immediately recognize until you go into here because it shifts when people go over here, so yeah. it's something interesting. The only thing I'll say is that about this fight, I kind of want to show off the one special thing that they do that I think you'll remember. So yeah. But I am ready. So let's show what happens when you walk too far.
Yosh.
Because it just does. Pulls you in, even if you're in cutscene, I think. So it's a particularly rude one. Uh-oh. Oh no, they're gonna die.
Okay. Oh wait, did I do it too fast?
It's fine. I'll explain it.
I'm sorry.
I didn't get to show everything off with Ifrit. So it's fine. It's so hard to do it at level 80. That's the biggest challenge.
I was gonna say, I'm sorry. We started the boss fight and my mind went straight into like autopilot, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna set off like a damage over time thing, and here we go. I'm like, oh,
Me.
it's dead.
Gosh, that's a mood. I'll just explain and say that the scorpion just makes a big stinger in the ground and spawns other scorpions. That's about it. It's not too much, really.
Oh wait, no. Wait,
good.
it also it also does one other thing though, or there's two other things in the box though, and that's just funny eggs sprout more scorpions that will do the spooky dance over you and slap you.
Yes, yeah, they'll do that. Yeah. So there'll be eggs in like the corners over here and stuff.
Yeah, I think this boss also does like it just like sets down funny poison puddles.
Yeah, that was the stinger thing in the ground that makes puddles. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Yeah.
So if you let them stay in there, they'll heal, and that's why you want it as a tank to get out of there. And make sure not to stay in there. It's I was gonna say most melee DPS, but specifically monk.
Don't fucking look at me.
Listen, I'm calling you out. I'm a summoner main. I like trash, and you like monk, which is pretty good. I don't think summoner's exactly trash, but I do know it has its problems.
I was gonna say every class has its problems technically, but
you're not wrong. I think there's a nuance to that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're fixing some stuff as far as I know in Funny Moon expansion.
I'm super glad summoner's being changed. Yeah. I'm fine with all the changes they're doing. I didn't think I would, but then I was.
Instead of giving you mini stand, you got that full ass stand.
Yeah, it's great.
It's just that full on like Titan appearing as a stand doing a JoJo pose.
Oh, that makes sense. Or I don't know why I said that. It was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, sometimes brain. Oh yeah, the one thing I also wanted to tell you is that I was told yesterday by ArcLink that apparently, in particular, I think I told you the dots were a Final Fantasy 13 reference, but I figured out that I'm not sure it's that, but I know that the reason why ruins on summoners because the general magic spell used in FF13. I didn't know that. That's different. What did I do? I was just recounting him something because I remember telling him about the dot thing before, so I was just like, specified information. Yeah, we're gonna
13 funny lightning game McGee.
Yes. Okay, here. You can stay around a little more if you like. It depends. I'm just going to be doing a couple cutscenes. I'm going to be doing the ending cutscene here, which is one of the reasons I did this dungeon. So yeah.
Oh yeah, go take as much time as you need. I can literally turn off my mic and just type a few sentences or something real quick.
Sure. Just something like that. Do whatever you're comfortable with. This isn't going to be a regular thing, so I might just be like, oh, we're not doing anything else today, or oh, you can hang around if you like. So it just depends. Do whatever you're comfortable with.
Take as long as you need.
Yeah. Now I will be reading text, because the reason why we came here, for context for people, is that we were trying to, I think it was in particular, we were trying to save a Sylph. So we were talking with the Sylphs, and we already met them by then. And now we're in a point where we're trying to save someone. So we're going to see if they're down here. That's what we're going to look at. Oh, so that's where they started some of the numbered things, and Runga was an AoE. That's cool. Thank you for the references. Okay, let's get into this, and thank you again, Corn, for the help. Talk, type, whatever you want to do.
Tis no problem.
Tis no problem. My rich family let me do so. I'm kidding. You're not Ziggy.
Unless.
Unless. Okay. Read time. I said read time. Okay. We have it right here. That's fine. I was expecting to be like, this is just going to be a nice transition. Is it here? Let's see. I hope I didn't press escape too fast. I did that out of reflex. Yep. That was out of reflex. It wasn't one. Or no, wait, no. Was it? Yes. These are the cutscenes we need to watch. Here we go, people.
Darkness.
Elko, Hitra Buglohans.
I've got to say, this voice is annoying, so we're unfortunately going to have to, you know, read it. Not that it's annoying, but I'm just like, yeah, okay.
Do you want me to read it? Do you want me to do a funny read?
Fuck it. Sure, if you want to. You don't have to.
Let me.
Be temporary thing. Sure, why not?
Okay.
Just read this Ostian's notes, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
There we go. The mighty slayer of Ifrit comes now to me.
Seize them on Rajyador.
With a countenance that bespeaks understanding.
Thagon well rogue.
An intriguing power. The echo. I must needs choose my words with care.
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last.
Okay, fucking finally. Okay. There we go. We don't have to read. Thank you, Corin, for helping me out.
Yeah.
I legit didn't expect that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Also, I want to say, I've always had the game on mute. I did not know that was his actual voice. I was just taking the piss. I wasn't intending to do the literal actual voice that he has.
Funny.
The
Oh, you can hear it?
I can now. Yeah. Because you're
that's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird because I told it to not grant access, so it would be easier for you maybe to like transfer to the stream. I was like, oh well, it's fine.
No, it's all good. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for that. I guess we could watch this cutscene together. Okay, let's do that. Just, you know, back to this time. Okay. Let's go in auto again now that we don't have to do with el soir, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Is actually you play with Japan? Oh no, wait, no, you don't play with sound. Duh. You literally just said that. I'm listening. I was about to say I wonder if it's the same in Japanese, but I'll have to ask our other friend that.
I just thought of something. How does this? I just kind of want to know what the language sounds like if I put in Russian. Yeah, I feel like it'd be a different experience.
I wonder what that would be like. That would be interesting.
Be that one character doesn't have a character I'm talking about doesn't have an English voice anymore. It just has like a really rough Russian voice.
I would be interested if they have that. I would want to watch that.
Yes. Anyway,
Okay.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, don't worry. I thought it was cool. Okay, let's get into it.
I am Lahabrea of the Asians, servant to the one true God. Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
The Dark Minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo. Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
So actually, this is what you're supposed to see your first time around. You're actually supposed to see that Lahabrea makes the scorpion, which is why I didn't comment on it. But, yeah. It's, you meet a man called Lahabrea. He just turns a spider into a scorpion. Don't worry about it. And yeah, I honestly was feeling like something wasn't there. I'm like, I don't remember. I don't know if I want to say anything, but I guess it turned out to be a right feeling. So yeah, that man's the reason the scorpion's there. That's fun. But then let's watch the cutscene afterwards. And all the purple light's gone, because that's why it's purple too, by the way. Also, this cocoon hatches. Oh, well, cocoon. Trap. Now, we have this person. Finally, fresh air. Not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, sister one is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful for Walking One. This one is called Verxo, eldest of the Little Soulless. And then you see in the grandma's past. But yeah, I kind of, I like the way they talk. They're funny. So yeah, we're having another Echo again. Woo! I'm glad we have it name dropped, so I can talk about it more. Okay. Alpha Squadron reporting, sir. Nothing of note. At Larkskull, sir. Understood. Return to the area 12. Damn it all. Where's that accursed icon hiding? No sign of our wizard friends. I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order to search the perimeter be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk altering the Gardenians of our presence. Or alerting. Well, I guess it is a risk. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramuh will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god that does not grant one's wishes? Were I a Sylph, I should strongly consider myself another idol. Which reminds me, what Sylphs have we captured? A handful of them seemed to be the reasonably good health when last I looked. Apologies, Lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really, Centurion? Were you not aware of these vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with more important task of making me dinner. Well, mayhap it was kindness. Better dead in truth than dead in one's own god, I suppose. We believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. You're so close to completion. I can fair taste it. But at this rate... No. I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? In that alone, you were right, Garland. But your star has long fallen, while mine doth bring to rise. And it shall burn so bright that Lord Van Balthazar's ultimate weapon will be a mere candle besides it. Those walking ones for Noxia. This one is certain. This one fears that others have taken ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced. Waking ones have black hearts, seeking only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, oh no, wait, no. Whoops, that was the wrong one. Oh well. Now, Noxia. Do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. It's true. It's not a one-way ship. So that's sort of an insight on more stuff on, hey, Garland's the leader. If you played a Final Fantasy game, I don't know what you're expecting. And, it's a lot of, interesting foresight and the Sylphs and everything. Yeah. Was there anything you want to say? Or you're just chilling right now, Corn? Either way, it's fine.
I don't think I want to say anything specific besides, yeah, this is like around, if not already, this is around the part of the game where you're like, I see, cracks knuckles with malicious intent towards the Empire.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is, pretty much.
Yeah.
If you aren't already, you're like, oh, okay, they're like, they're going to beast tribes and killing them for the intent of trying to summon Ramu, and it's like, yeah, that sounds really humane.
Oh boy, I guess I should sharpen my sword.
Really though, it is the mood.
I won't fucking hesitate. Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's fair. Sorry if there's a little bit of unusual experience, but I'm so used to just kind of voicing this. I don't know. Yeah. Does walking one feel unwell? Yeah, got a little bit of headache. This one would know. What brings a walking one to this place? Come to this one's rescue at Noxia's bidding. Then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one questions about Lord Ramu. Then this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit the lightless place. This one will return to the soulless. When walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany the walking one outside. Here we go. Just for a second, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna... Do you mind if I stop streaming it? Because I'm noticing a tiny bit of dips. Or, well, it was streaming on Discord.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. But yeah, with all that, you get introduced to Grandma and Noxia. I was going to explain it before, but I feel like it's more apt that you just see it in the flashback and you sort of know who's who and what's there and everything. So you kind of just get introduced to the Sylphs between Sylph Management and into the Beast's Maw, but there's not really any cutscenes, so it's all you just talking to the Sylphs, and they're like, we don't trust walking ones. They've done a lot of bad stuff to us, and then you see that and you're like, yeah, they did a lot of bad stuff to the Sylphs. Yeah.
It's already shit, you right.
Yeah. No, you have a reason to.
Yeah.
Like, this is the first one that gets, like, extremely humanized, I would say, to a point, you know?
Yeah.
Let me see. I'll say that took about 40. I was thinking for going for about 3 hours, so I might, do 1 more hour or something like that, but now that we're done with this one and I'm done writing out my itinerary, do this. I'm not joking, I actually have one. I'm not sure if I told you. Oh no, wait, no, I did tell you. I told you I had a booklet.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that before.
Yeah, I've been crossing stuff out through my booklet. I hinted towards it. Fair and you're enough. Like, what do you mean?
It's fair, you gotta, like, cross that out. You have a checklist to make sure everything is organized.
Yeah, I feel like something important for this is that since I'm doing this, like, oh, okay, we're going through the cutscene and reviewing things and seeing what's going on in the story, it's important to have all this stuff down. The way I'm handling it, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we're going to be seeing a couple more cutscenes. Oh, right. Okay. I think that one's technically speaking 20, so I'm going to do 19A. I forgot to label that one. Okay. But the next ones we're going to be going through is after Believe in Yourself, which... or no, I know, the one we're going through is Believe in Yourself, which is honestly... It's a really good name. I really like the name of that quest. They like doing fun. Believe in yourself. Or they could have gone... Oh, no, they couldn't do it. But Believe in Yourself is a really cute pun. This game does that in spades or just references. For English localization. It's funny. But yeah. Let's see this one cutscene. I think it's mainly voiced from what I remember. So let's see. Wait. We just saw the other one, didn't we? Well, yeah, I just... Oh, these are them combined. That's why I didn't expect it. I ordered it correctly. That's why. Frick. I forgot that I put the actual dungeon down itself. That's why things seemed a little weird. Okay. Never mind, we're still doing this cutscene. I was just confused for a second. There we go. This one's been expecting the walking one. This one fetches Elder One. This was also the first beast tribe I really fell in love with. There's just something about, like, their, like, cabbage and plant look. And the way they talk. And their sassy attitude that really got me. I don't know. Yeah. This one is pleased to see the walking one again. Welcome to the home of these ones. There's Eda and Papa Limo, who were adventuring around with us. No, you're right! It is kind of like the coup! You're not wrong! Maybe that's why I ended up liking Quina. And like, actually thinking about it, that would make a lot of sense. Huh. Ah, there you are, DM. We have just been hearing of your deeds of dare doing. Well done. Ah, the walking ones aided Noxia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of your service. If you do not mind me asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures of a walking one calls them. Of this one began when Imperial ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial ones closely. But these ones watched too closely. The Imperials noticed and tried to catch one of these. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled back to Totorak. Would this one had not, in Totorak, a sinister one robed in black, tried to free this to a many-legged one. So reading this sometimes, like, it short circuits my brain, but I enjoy reading it. A sinister robed in black. Why do I have a feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Because they're a black mage. I'm just kidding, they're Gnossian. Their name is La Habrea. Elder Frixio. We come to you as embassies of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of Elder Seedseer. Here's the papers to prove it. This one sees. So the Walking Ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramu. Plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord your people summoned the Lord Levin but once. Yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not that Gardenians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends. And they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one well knows and respects, Honored One, Connie Senna. Be assured, the Walking Ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones restored the summoning of Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn to the touched ones back into the normal ones, but did not know how to, and still do not know. Look at that classic Ramu look. If there's one primal they really get right at sticking, it's definitely Ramu. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did not know. So this one fled to the little Solist, and with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But to Walking Ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike the primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. So long as the Walking Ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland. Where touched ones reside, Walking Ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. So yeah, instead of like Ifrit like we saw, this one's a completely different deal where when it was here, it literally just protected the Sylphs' land because a group of Sylphs just did not want to deal with humans coming in and terrorizing their home. So it's like more of a protective force that tries to scope people out. It's a really different tone. So, yeah. It's giving more nuance to things during this part, and I think it's nice. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with the Walking Ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By the way of Andidum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the Sylphs, Ramu's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're hostile towards trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, Nita. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered Sylph's desire for recollection. Another quality traditionally associated with Ramu, in the cruelest manner imaginable. They seek to bring fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are quite unique. Elder Fixo, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easy with the knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in the desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to the honored Connie Senna. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramu to rest. That Sylph elder's very reasonable, I must say. You can learn a whole lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognize reason if it punched her in the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. And Yita's gonna punt a little child. Papa Limo's a child. I think Papa Limo's actually one of the like older scions, like in his 40s or something. But yeah. Anyway, we'll head back to the Waking Saints and tell Ophelia all about it. Fear not. We'll be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this. And while we see to that, we should appreciate it if you were to deliver Fixro's missive to the Elder's Nest. Elder Fixero, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor's this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. And then the two scions go away. Please await walking one, Diem. This one has yet to give waking one's token of appreciation. When these ones summoned Lord Ramu, these ones were gifted with this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon the waking one as a symbol of one's trust. And then we get our great Jolly Rancher. They automatically put us into this cutscene. This one was not mistaken about Waken One. Walking One is destined to walk the fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within you, within Waking One enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. The crystal will one day be used to the Waking One. Walking One must keep the crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one asks Walking One to watch touched ones. So long as the touched ones are not troubled, touched ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses touched ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe place to look out for touched ones. So here's the funny thing for doing that. So this is one of the first quests where they make you specifically use an emote to do things and do particular things. This becomes something that you get used to in Final Fantasy XIV after a while. But they make you do little emotes from your emote tab. And you go out to the north and see that there are real bad sylphs. Actually, why don't we show that right now as an in-between thing? That might be good. I'm gonna do that. We'll say that one took 10. So I'm gonna do something off schedule and show off the part of Gridania that we didn't see, and maybe refresh some people who haven't seen more of Gridania. So let me go do that. But yeah, I like the crystals and how that Sylph just recognizes, oh hey, this thing got absorbed into light and is with you. You're definitely different. Like, no one else has commented on that. Even like Y'shtola, I think she just said you had a gift, but she didn't like explain it. I'm not sure what the other ones were like, but yeah. Stuff like that, that's interesting, you know? Let me just, yeah, run up here and stuff. Yeah. Again, I hope your day's going well, Corn. It's nice seeing you around.
This is.
Yeah, I just want to show the touched ones for this one, because unlike the Amalja, there's a more clear difference. Like, if you remember, Corn, like for Ifrit, like I think the only difference was the fact that, you know, the fact that, oh, I went to the wrong place. That's cool. But there's the fact that the Amalja for Ifrit just had red clothes, and I think the regular ones had blue clothes or something that wasn't red. So, you know,
something like that.
Yeah, it was something like that, but it wasn't very clear if you weren't like completely focused in, like, you know, a ton of other things.
Yeah, if you didn't give it a good look, you're like,
Yeah, you're just like,
it's
oh,
weird.
They're Amalja. You know, that sort of thing.
They are immortals.
It's true. We are immortals.
Anyway, that's my one.
Your sanctioned joke.
Yes, my sanctions. I have my bad joke card. It's been sanctioned by the DMV.
You always have one.
I do.
And they're not always bad, so, you know, sometimes it doesn't count. That was good.
Sometimes I try to like mark it down on the card with like an X, like with a marker. Sometimes it just fades away because it was a joke.
It's true. They're just different. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So I'm just kind of making it clear, like, yeah, they're definitely different. They're trying to make it clear. It wasn't exactly clear at first with Ifrit. But if you pay close enough attention, you might be able to realize that it's kind of different. But yeah. Like, specifically for the Sylphs here, you know, whoever regular cabbage friends, I'm just kind of going back to where they were. But you know, if you go here, you're like, oh wow, you know, there's all these regular Sylphs here and stuff. So like this person's probably doing this quest around here. And so, you know, there's all these regular Sylphs. They're like green and cabbagey and stuff. But then if you go over here past this bridge, which is where you would have to look out, which would be, I want to say, around here, you will see that there are different types of pigs here. Also, this land is extremely different. It has creepy music. Let me try and find a group of them, though. I'm trying to remember where they are. Oh, here we are. Here we are. There we go. Okay, so these are the other ones that you get introduced to. You can tell that the touch ones take, you know, they get a nice shade of purple. So these ones are touched by Ramuh. So this is just sort of for context. Yeah. I really like the shade of purple, though. It's really nice. But yeah, there's a clear difference. One of them's purple cabbage, one of them's green cabbage. There we go. Yes, goth fairies, pretty much. Maybe not exactly goth in nature, but they have a nice shade of purple. I like them. But yeah, that's sort of generally what I wanted to show. You know what? I think I'm just going to teleport back to Gridania, so we can just sort of shorten things up. I just kind of wanted to show that for context, you know? Pretty good context. Don't worry, they're just feeling a little under the weather. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. Totally. Yeah, that's fine. Anyways, yeah, that's just sort of main context there. Let me see here. I took like an extra 8 minutes, so okay. Well, I know what my projection is. I think I know what we're going to be doing now. So we're going to be watching another cutscene. Oh my gosh. Those are very pretty wings. I did not know you could get angel wings like that. That's new to me. Yeah, let me go to the inn again. We'll just retire in. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now we're getting quite a bit into the game now. I would say for this section of the game where I want to say we're slightly, how would I describe this? We're by the end of this, I think we're going to be 4/7 into the game. A weird number, but the math is sound. I swear to you. Maybe not in time, but in quests. So now we're gonna see how everyone does at the Scions when we get back. And guess who just arrived here and who's part of the Scions? Yeah. Bet you never see this coming from everyone who posts on the internet about Alpha Nut. Yeah. This boy's here. He is a part of the Scions. He's a great boy. I'm given to understand that the matter of Ramuh has finally been resolved. I fear resolved beseeks a permanence we cannot rightly claim. Yet I am well satisfied with the Lord Levin will not trouble us in any foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough. Thancred is sparing no effort. The many of one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes still. I see. I've actually been meaning to ask, but is Alice quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't? And nor have I, alas. Alice has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may rest assured that our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave. I trust Balshin will report will serve you well. I take it we can proceed as discussed? Why do you ask? You scarcely need my permission to act. It's good to see you again, DM. I've been looking forward to congratulating you two on your triumph in the Twelves Wood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. And with that, we can strike Ramu from the list. I did. So who's next? Sahagin and the Leviathan? The Lord of Wool has not answered his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While Sahagin remain aggressive as ever, they lack quality of crystals to call forth their god, and with the Sylphs we can leave them to their own devices. For a time at least. For a time. Bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It's as Yashola says, unless we know the minds of our beast tribe, we cannot predict any certainty with the next primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with such a haste as prudent allows. Any word on Titan? The maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constraint, constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long. You may depend upon it. Indeed. So then, of all known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with Gridania. Wait, I meant Garuda. What a mood. That's such a mood, Yida. I've done that more than on one occasion. Really have. Who's the primal that the Ixali, is the primal of the Ixali who live near Gridania? Yes, that's what I meant. So many yalms to cover. Are there a more efficient way to conduct our surveys? Were he still with us, we would not have to. We should not have long have waited for a more practicable solution. She's not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? Let's one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters permitting the Sylphs under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Is there something else, DM? Yeah, there's a lot of things happened. I got my third crystal. And I met a man called La Habrea. He was rude. That's what happened. Debriefing done. I beg your pardon? A man named La Habrea, sporting a red mask and robed in black? 12's Preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Ossians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil in secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities. Investigate La Habrea. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to... Eek! Tataru! Sylph in Vanalan? Hi, welcome to, like, my favorite Scion. I'm not even joking. At long last, this one finds walking one, DM. This one is most dependable of all the ones. It's sent by Elder One Fixio to help the walking ones. This one is called Norxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. A pleasure to meet you, Noxia. And so that for a while is a friend that she comes to tell something, and then you guys just kind of like, you know, she hangs out and tells you stuff and helps you with, you know, the elder having someone around. I don't know, just to help. So it's really nice. So you kind of learn that over the next, you know, like, I want to say 4 levels, give or take. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It says down there. Yeah, 4. Yeah. No? I just said she's going to be around for a while. They tell you that in the cutscenes. They literally tell you in between the context if you've played it, so it's fine. Yeah, she'll just be there. But yeah. She's absolutely like a Scion that I really like, pretty much. I like her. Yeah. Hey Corn, would you want to run another dungeon?
Sure.
It's kind of on surprise, but this will be where we end off on, I would say. Yeah.
I might have actually just got into a cutscene.
Oh, no problem. Take your time.
Hold on, but just a moment.
No problem. Take your time with the cutscene. But yeah, no. Because it sort of seems at first that she's just coming to tell a message, but she kind of just stays there. That's mainly what I mean, that she's going to be there for a while, because she seemed like someone was going to temporarily be there. And then she just kind of hangs out. Yeah. Let me see. I was trying to think here. I don't think there's much going in between here, but I guess I'll preface with saying that the dungeon you're doing here is one of the ones that was teased in the title. I mean, they're not going to be there forever. They're just a messenger. I don't know why you're being weird about it. For a while just means that they're going to be there for a little bit.
It's fine. Sometimes they just go to get, like, Starbucks or something. It's fine.
Yeah. I was not spoiling anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you not know that they have Final Fantasy Starbucks in Final Fantasy?
This is true. They do have that. That'd be good. Oh, okay. I'm glad I cleared it up then. Yeah, no, it was just genuinely, I was like, oh, okay. She just hangs around, because I just didn't expect like someone from a beast tribe to stay around. So, you know, it's like slightly important information, just being like, oh, Noxia's gonna hang out here. She was really cool, at least to me. But yeah.
I feel like there should be more characters from beast tribes that should be in the Scions.
Yeah.
Like when they get around to expanding like the organization.
Yeah, that'd be cool if that happens in the future.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I just want like a
Sahuagin?
I just want like different like locations have like their beast tribes there. Like a group of them are the Scions. So I'm just like imagining just a full-on like goblin like Scions that are just be like, yes, we explode, we beat monsters. protect Realm.
Like it would be good because you would get more humanizing moments with them, you know. It would be really great. Because there's just a lot of you know, a lot of stuff like that. That's why I'm glad that they did that with the Sylphs. But it's kind of nice that we first got to see with Omalja, just having them be a thing by themselves. And then the Sylphs just coming in, and then you have this like friendly one here. It's like, oh, okay. So it just puts off the thing that they're not calling beast tribes like, oh, they're just all bad. It's like, no, they're like other people. That's what they're like. They just live in separate societies because of norms created by society, but mostly they're just good people. Just some of them are bad and summon primals. So don't don't immediately discount something because it's a beast tribe. I like that thought. It makes you think about it. Makes you be like, let me judge the character rather than, them being a pixie or a Malcha.
As one would say, just don't be a rude dude.
Yeah, don't be rude.
Yeah, just don't
Treat,
be a rude.
Yeah, treat people nicely. Exactly.
Or else.
Yeah, or else. And I mean that, or else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have now gotten out of cutscene. I am now ready.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna take an inkling of a look at the first cutscene for this. Oh no, it's only one. Actually, I don't think this one's at the beginning. Yeah, let's go through it just like last time. But yeah.
Sure.
Let's see here. You know what? Scholar is... I just spoiled it. I'm gonna go with Scholar. Because... Oh, whoops. Because I don't know, I felt like it.
Yeah, be fun.
Just so we could see another one played, because Summoner's my main class, but... show the other side of Arcanist.
Yeah.
Could also summon my fairy. Okay. So, you ready and everything? You feeling good? Oh. Wait, Corn, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you feeling ready to go into dungeon? You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right. And you're in the class you want to be.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Let's see what you are. 'Cause now I am Arcanist 2 Electric Boogaloo. This is right before actually you would get the Arcanist split, because at level 30 is when you get your classes split, and this is level 28. So yeah, let's watch the cutscene. Here's our haunted mansion. This is like legitimately the one thing I wanted to get in time for almost Halloween. It's just genuinely an interesting dungeon too. Oh, I see. You're Weeb class number 2.
I am Weeb Samurai Boogaloo.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, this one's good.
And I got that funny weapon.
Yeah.
But
He
I feel
is
like I'm going-
Weeb Samurai. That's good.
I feel like I'm going slower than I usually do.
Maybe?
I feel like
I don't know too much about
You're wrong.
Samurai.
Just like movement speed wise.
Yeah. So just so people know, the gimmick of this dungeon is that we cannot go up the stairs until we figure out a place to go. So we literally just like pick up keys and try and open doors and see where we go.
Yeah, it's just like that one scene in JoJo.
Yeah. But this is like, if this isn't spooky, I'm sorry, I don't know what is. This is literally a haunted mansion. It's great. Also, Samurai has a lot of pretty animations, like sakura flowers and everything. Okay, see you back in a bit, Arc.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it. I just really want to soak in the atmosphere here, so.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
This is one of these dungeons that don't have a lot of reading material, well, except for these books here, but you can't really read them. But yeah, it looks nice. So you just try and, you know, go around in a mansion with a bunch of spooky stuff, and it's great. So we use this key to unlock this door, which is why we got the one back in the first room we went in.
Spooky, scary vampires.
Exactly. I didn't even broil.
Mm.
You know what? I should get some aether flow if I can here. I never go into this door over here. I'm not going to lie.
We should probably go in it just to...
Just for funny.
Sight. Yeah, just for funny.
Oh yeah, this one gives you an extra treasure coffer. That's why. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, so some of them also give you crafting supplies in prisms, so... This one gives you fine wax. I've specifically gone to this area, so yeah. At some points, not for everything. I don't think it's for any necessary ones. But, yeah. No, it's there. There we go. Now I got my main mechanic, which is Aether Flow, which gives me 3 stacks of Aether, which allows me just to put heals and bubbles over people. Oh, I forgot there's a key in here.
I forgot that too, honestly.
That's a good idea, though, because new people are going to open that and use up the key.
Also, I was going to say, being at level 80 feels very rude.
It is. It's really funny, though. Also,
Now,
there's a... Say what?
Should I just hold back and not attack for a minute?
Let's go see these people back here, actually, first. Because I remember there being something back here with all the mushrooms. Just like seeing the... And just Art of War. Like, literally my favorite spell from Scholar. If you're a Scholar main, you'll get... Well, maybe we won't get why. Is there? There's probably just a key in here. Oh, there's a tiny little treasure chest.
Right there.
Man, this room's really aesthetic. It looks like an abandoned kitchen. Or like crafting area, actually.
This is the wine room.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking with the barrels. I was thinking it was a room where they stored wine.
It's wine and spices. I'm guessing these are what this is.
Yeah, like this would be the storage room for cooking. That would make a lot of sense, actually. I never thought about that. Getting new context every day. I like it.
These are rich nobles.
It is true. It's a mansion.
They just have their own room for specifically wine.
Yeah. Also, you can't open this door because we don't have the thing for it. Also, there's a thing. Wine room and pantry in one. What money? It's true. It's a mood. I guess we could slightly show what she does. I guess I should just... Yes, slap her. She does deserve it.
This is like how you do damage before we start the fight.
Yeah, it's like you know how it's like you're getting out all your pentagression with your pass with the boss with being a melee here, and because she has a mechanic that specifically targets DPS, which I'll show. So I'm not going to hit her, or at least try not to.
Neither shall I.
Yeah. So she does this thing where she hits the main tank, right? She smacks them. That's some drop dance. Good. Good. So yeah, they do this thing where they target the DPS and just be like, bam. So that's the main thing that they do, and I think that's about it. I'll wait for it to cycle, because I think that is her full cycle, but let's check.
She does have one other thing, but that might just be the...
Okay, you can slap her now.
Okay.
If you feel. It's always really funny. It's just comedical to me.
It's always just so rude.
It is. Oh, that's a cute little hat. That's a oh, that's like Tataru's hat. I didn't realize that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's the small beans hat.
I might farm this one later.
Are we gonna jump over
The railing, or are we just gonna walk down?
We're gonna regularly walk down, but just so people know, most of the people will just jump off this deck, and it's technically speaking faster because you don't actually have to interact with these enemies here at all. They're just here. Also, don't mind the screaming skeleton. He screams.
It was spooky, and it was scary.
Yeah, Feather Barret. It's like a certain someone from Final Fantasy VI. You get a little tiny key here, so. Yeah, this is mainly just going back and exploring because the area we were in before actually loops back in to where we started, so. Very compact area. But yeah, we have all these locked doors here. I'm actually going to open this one. Open all the jail cells, because why not?
Alright, I'm gonna grab some of these keys and you can keep opening.
Yeah, there's tiny keys in there, but this area doesn't have anything but a treasure coffer, but it's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Got them baby keys.
Yeah. Also, I know that, like, probably not many people do this playing Final Fantasy XIV, but, I also sometimes open and go through rooms because I'm like, I want room completion. It gives a tiny bit of an extra experience, but it gives me an achievement, and that makes serotonin. So yeah.
It makes the brain cells go burr.
Yeah. Seeing Samurai at max level is just really interesting going through here. Especially with the fact that you don't always see samurais at this level, because for people who don't know, you get samurai at level 50. If you pick it up. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, you can only get it until you have something in level 50, and then you get to a certain point in the story.
Yes, that too. So that's how some of the classes work.
Yeah. Honestly, one of the reasons I started the game is specific because I was like, oh shit, they got samurai.
and then your eyes light up and was like, oh, ninja. But probably mainly samurai, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. It was like, ah yes, weeb classes. My time has come.
It's true.
And then I found gun and I was like, oh,
yeah.
I got that big iron on my hip.
Exactly.
So now they're my mains.
Exactly. Yeah, and you like that aesthetic. Samurai aesthetic is actually really nice at times. It's great.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
It also helps that I really like the weave aesthetics.
Yes.
Because that's what most of the equipment for samurai are. So it's either Mongolian, Chinese, or Japanese based. Sometimes Korean.
And you're just like, okay,
but like,
this works.
Final Fantasy version, so they're slightly different, but they still look real good.
Yeah, it's extremely similar. Also, no, don't worry about it. It's just that you want to hit this one first. He does a couple annoying mechanics and he counters you and stuff. That's really about it. This one, I guess, really matters, but you want to kill this one first.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do.
Also, I was going to say, between these two bosses, I really like the skeleton. Because this man's just like...
He's literally just a skeleton with a crown and, like, paladin, like, hand stuff.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
He's a skelly paladin that's just really fucking tall.
Yeah. Let me show that man off. Also, don't worry about the imp. He's just like some of the other ones. Oh, what? I didn't mean to go in first-person mode. I forgot that was a thing.
Oh, I was about to say that would probably be quite cinematic for certain parts if you like first person.
True. It's kind of jarring though, because I'm like, oh gosh, an MMO.
Oh, it is.
But yeah, this is Skeleman. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
He's getting ready for the skeleton war that's upon us.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like that's a very old reference.
But it's a good one.
Like it is. Why did I open the chest?
Reflexes, remember? I get it. It's a mood. The good thing is that there's two people here, so it's fine. I tried so hard.
I'm like,
now,
but it's like, yes, scream eternally.
Now, here's the one funny thing about this dungeon. You're supposed to teleport back like that, or well, technically speaking, because it's a lot faster, but yeah. Because someone has to sort of like run up here and everything. Well, I might as well do it. I'm already here. And I just realized I don't have the teleport button on here. That's an issue only specifically for this dungeon. And I just happened to pick it. I just thought this deck was really supreme here, but it doesn't take a ton more time. It's just the people who teleport are going to be waiting like a minute or two. So teleporting back is a good idea, but most people usually go this way. Or most people, when you start, you might go this way if you didn't know that. And so the key that we got down there from the Skeleman, actually,
hey, guess
what? I didn't know you could slap the barrier. Wait.
If you can interact with anything, you can.
Wait, can you do it again?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you slapped it open. What the fuck?
No. I slapped the air.
I was hoping you would be able to get the thing.
No.
Also, this man's here, so let's beat him up, I suppose, and then show the other side area. Yes. Dance to death. I'm going to make sure he takes more crit. Oh.
Okay, we're
so
gonna
there's the
explore this
cutscene.
separate. Oh,
Yeah.
you're floating.
I am?
On my screen, you are.
Peak spooky season.
It kind of looks like you're specifically like sitting on the rail,
And
but
that's
like you're not
what's the
sitting.
fight?
If that makes sense.
Oh gosh, you're right.
I'm in first person mode and I'm so scared.
It is like barely hanging on there. I didn't get it from my position, but oh my gosh, that's... Man, I'm just in the mood for Halloween season, aren't I?
Are you that height right now? Because you're a healer. And you're,
Yes,
but your
I need to.
character's shorter
I need
than
to
me,
see
so
above
you have to
people.
assert dominance.
Just know if you're a healer main.
Oh,
What? You don't like
that
this?
higher.
You don't like the fact that I
float?
can walk around? Oh, look, I can float from here too.
Are you floating because your character is shorter than my character, so now you have to assert dominance?
Yes. It's true. But yeah, I didn't realize that. Oh, you know what? It's probably because they're trying to account for these things up here for some reason. I don't know why. This might be something in the coding. Oh, that's hilarious, though. I didn't realize that. I'm glad you pointed that out.
It makes sense. You're floating in air. It scares me.
Yeah. I need to be a healer because all healers stand on higher ground to make themselves feel better. I know because I play healer quite often, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah. There's a locked door here, but also, after done showing this off, I need to show something off.
Yeah.
Because it's just this room with all sorts of things.
They probably paid their taxes in this room.
Say what?
They probably paid their taxes in this room or something.
Maybe.
Or maybe evaded the taxes in this room. We'll
Which
see.
is why we had to eradicate. But yeah, there's all this stuff. Now here's a funny thing. This is a place that you can fall down. For some reason. I don't know why it's here, but it might be here for the for just getting the key, I suppose, if you don't have a key for some reason. Or you need one, which I don't know why you would. But it's there.
I think I'm
yeah.
going the wrong way. I kind of was.
No, you know, you just went the other way. You're trying to lighten up congestion. That's what you're doing.
Yes.
Foot traffic. You're being nicer to people.
Yes, the thing that almost nobody does, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's true though. But you know, that's how it be.
Tell
Now-
me, DM, are you ready to pog?
Yep, I'm ready to be Pog. Now for this one, we're gonna need to show off a couple of things, obviously, for reasons I think you know why. So this woman just kind of chills here, sits on her bed with her bat. I don't know.
Also, wait a second.
Yeah.
I may have to pick the pupper up and put him on the bed.
Valid. Pick up that pup.
Oh, I think I actually may need to let the pup out.
So,
No
how
problem.
about this? Should I just walk into the boss fight and just get all the aggro and then just let the dog out?
You know what? If you feel like that, sure. Just don't unsheath your weapon. Just make sure that it's unsheathed when you go. Okay, there you go. Okay, we'll do that. Good luck, Corn.
Okay, I'll be right back.
See you in a bit. Let's put a barrier on him. That was a creative thought. Oh no, it's on me. It's fine. It's fine. So, one of the things that you're going to have to do here is that, you know, your tank's going to have to be hit by this lady a lot. And the thing that they do is that once you're hit enough by Lady Amandine, you'll see a lot of animations. She casts like a black mage. I would say she's pretty much a black mage. Something will happen. I also really like the purple spooky stuff around here. It's very unsettling in a good way. I really like it. It's great. Will you do your mechanic? I can't have my pet attack you, so I can't hit you with a weaker attack. My pet only heals. What do I do here? I can't put a dot on her because that's gonna kill her. How do I show off the mechanic I wanted to show? Will she eventually do it after enough time? Oh, let's put this on tired corn so they stay alive. I think they'll need it. There you go. That's a little heal. I'm not gonna lie. The lowest potency thing I have is literally my dot. These are my 3 attacking buttons. Biosis, Boreal, and Art of War. I didn't realize what changing off Summoner meant. Wait. Can we get... Hold on, I've got an idea. I don't know if this will go well or not. Let's see here. Isn't there something where you can look at all your buttons you have? Wait, I can do that. Wait. Okay. We've got our auto attack button. Invalid target? What do you mean? I've auto attacked with a book before. It won't happen on a target like this? Is it because it's specifically training dummies? Okay then. Nope, that's out of the window. Why don't you die? I'm kidding. Get it? Because I'm dyeing different colors on them. Gosh damn it.
I have returned to this court of coil.
Welcome back. I've been trying to figure out how to deal damage to them while dealing as little damage as I can. And the way I did before is that I used my pet, but guess what? Oh my gosh! Good idea. Okay, put it away. Put it away.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, perfect. Okay, so this spawns a lot more things. that you're going to want to slap, and there's these lanterns you'll want to turn off in order to make the damage do less. So yeah, you don't want the tank to be doing that either, by the way. So yeah, it's a situation. So that's just most of the stuff, though. I'm glad you auto-attacked and it worked. So
I saw it, I was like, I see you can't auto-attack. Guess what I could do?
and this is true. I think that's about it.
Should I start flashing stuff?
Sure.
Okay. I guess you got it, never mind.
But yeah, that's most of the boss fight that you need to know. Just know that there are going to be ads that you're going to need to look out for, and lamps and such. So it's nice. I would say it's pretty neat. I also like the spooky aesthetic. It's great. And that only took us 21 minutes. I get that repulse, like, oh no. But yeah, that is generally everything. So that was most of the stuff that we were going to see. I think we're just going to check out that other cutscene and see what it has. But other than that, that is all that I was going to do today. We're actually pretty much on schedule, which is nice. Yeah. Let's leave out of here. Thank you so much again, Korn, for joining me on this. I appreciate it.
Tis no problem. It's fun running in as a max level and saying, haha,
it's
funny
good.
Katana.
It's funny to have an excuse to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I view it. So, yeah, thank you a lot.
Yeah.
If you want to stay around for the end, you can. But again, you go whenever you want to go, pretty much.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, I'm gonna watch this cutscene though and see if it's any different. I don't remember if it is. I want to say it is. Okay, yeah, it's different. I'm gonna go quiet. Never mind, it's the Otsian again. Okay. I thought I was forgetting something. Darkness has taken root within these halls. Sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irrepressible spirit that quickened it to life. And it's 2 Ossians. But they don't have red masks. That's a little different, isn't it? I think we saw one of these before. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. This is no ordinary mortal who can acquire one of the Crystal of Light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is to that strength that the light is drawn. Hyland chose well. Okay, stop complimenting me. Tell me why you hate me. A pity that your existence is unconcilable with your own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we come here not to play, but to take measure of your strength. For Master Laha Brea, the task now accomplished, we shall take our leave. And there they go. Yes, exactly. It's rude. Fare you well, bringer of light. I hate having all these stalkers. That's really what the Ossians are, aren't they? They're just creepy stalkers that are like, ooh, you like light. And it's like, oh, okay, stop watching me. Why are you watching me? Leave me alone. That sort of thing. But yeah, that was the cutscene, and we saw 2 different Ossians, but they're wearing black masks, so who knows what that means. There's just a lot going on. But yeah, this is a round where I want to stop the stream, and it actually somehow went to plan. That was something I didn't expect. Something I legit didn't expect. But yeah, that is all that we're going to be doing for today. Next time we're going to be doing a couple of more things, and we'll see what happens. We're going to go back, you know, we're going to go back and see places. Yeah, I will hydrate, thank you. I only had enough for one sip. And a second for corn. Good plan.
I shall.
And then he has. Alright then. I guess then. Let's just, you know, sit back in bed. I'll change back to my main class. I had to dress up for Halloween, okay? I had to dress up. Let's go back to my main job. Let's go back to my main job. Thank you. Hell yeah. Okay. But, I'll be all for the day, everyone. Thank you so much for coming along and, recounting stuff with DM and everything. And thank you, Korn, for coming along on such short notice. Because I just sort of notified him at the beginning of the week. It's like, hey, maybe sometime this weekend you could jump in. And he's like, you know, that would be good. So, yeah.
I was able to do it.
Yeah. We did 2 dungeons. You got to comment on some stuff in the Pixies and stuff. Yeah. I guess next time we're doing this should be like Friday again, so I'll see y'all there, and it might just be me. Or might be Corn. I don't know. But we'll just have to see. You know, main plan is just to have me. If anyone comes along, then that's fine. You know, that sort of thing. Let me switch over to our end screen though, because we're done here. It should be like that. I knew there's something wrong. There we go. Okie dokie. I'm just going to exit out of the game. There we are. Okay. There we are. Okay, people. So yeah, again, thank you everyone so much for coming along for this journey. And some of this Mario music. Okay. It is a nice song though. But yeah, we saw our spooky little mansion for a bit. And I'm not gonna, well, I am gonna jinx myself by saying this probably, but so far everything that I've projected, I feel like I'm hitting them at a comfortable pace. And everything's just kind of happened the way it has, so it's nice. Thank you so much for being a part of this experience, everyone. I hope all you have good days and stuff. I'm trying to think here if I should raid and I'll say complete all those. Yeah, a little bit of a shorter one, but it kind of worked. Kind of worked. Let's see here. Okay. Not anyone I know, and I don't feel like raiding new people until we get through a Realm Reborn if people are still streaming that. I assume there are. I assume there's lots of new people who get in and stuff, but yeah. I suppose that'll be all for today. Make sure to look at the recommended people down on my recommended list. I really enjoy them. And, you know, just be yourself. And if you want updates on anything, I guess just go into the Discord, but no pressure. You could just, you know, check in or get Twitch notifications. That all works, but it all depends on what you like. But yeah. I'm probably going to go off for the day and relax, maybe do some things. And yeah, is there any parting words you would want, Corn?
Everybody better get enough sleep, drink some water, or else I'll find you.
Fuck yeah, we'll both find you.
Yeah. I'll find you on twitter.com.
Oh no, that's an invasion of privacy. You don't want that.
Exactly.
I don't know what it's
You better
like. I
so
like.
you better stay hydrated.
I literally made a Twitter once and I haven't used it, but I am always tempted because like people always like post their streams on there. I'm like, maybe, but yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, I see funny stuff. I don't know. Anyways,
Yeah.
if you don't hydrate and take care of yourself, he'll find you on twitter.com.
I will. Even if you don't have a Twitter, I'll make a Twitter.
I'll make you a Twitter.
And then I will find that Twitter.
That's a threat or a promise. Either way. I don't know what that meant. Okay. I'm getting loopy. I'll see y'all later. And stay well. Exactly. Okay. Oh no, not my bird app. Actually, that is what Twitter is. It really is.
It's a blue bird app where people scream at each other and post memes.
Just like bluebirds.
Exactly.
Maybe this was intentional.
Bloopers.
And then some people like post cool things sometimes in streams and announcements, but yeah. Anyways, I'm getting a little off track. I'll see y'all maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, maybe Friday, maybe next stream, probably next stream. A high chance. But yeah. We'll see y'all later and take care of yourselves and be good. Okay. See ya, people. Have a good one.